welcome back to the channel. Shunt pains haven't quite gone today, but they are gone enough that I can record my Bad Batch overview for episode 30, and oh my dear god, what an episode this was. Because most of my predictions were correct. Yes! For starters, those clones at the start rescuing Captain Hauser, by the way, from that Imperial Gazanti class cruiser, was just incredible to see, with, you know, Gregor, Echo, a few of Hauser's old squad as well. That was really cool. I was really happy to see those guys kind of show up and save Hauser of all people. Can't lie, I was expecting and hoping for Wolf, but Hauser will definitely do. Of course, we had the Mount Tantis arc as well with Crosshair, which was continued on this episode, as I'd also predicted, and he did try to escape. Unfortunately, the doctor who works there managed to develop a special toxin which he had built an immunity to, but Crosshair obviously hadn't. Got knocked out and ended up back in his prison cell, ready for interrogation on where the Bad Batch is. Thankfully, he doesn't actually know. And now he knows that they're after Omega, he definitely isn't telling them. And he transmitted a message to the Bad Batch, telling them to initiate Plan 88, which is basically run, because there is now a target on their backs. Hunter isn't quite believing him due to the whole Camino incident. However, the rest of the batch seems to be a bit concerned, and they are considering going to look for him, but honestly, this episode was really damn good. It definitely has set up next week's double bill finale, which I did predict would happen, obviously, but I think the Clone Rebellion is now on its way. Not in the way I was expecting, but I do think it is on its way now. And to briefly touch on The Mandalorian, because we are halfway through the season now, this season is also incredibly good, thus far. We have Mando finally redeemed in the eyes of the Creed. We have a potential appearance of Thrawn coming up, because frankly, that TIE Fighter Squadron was way too big for it to be anybody else. But honestly, this week's episode of The Bad Batch was phenomenal. This week's episode of The Mandalorian was also brilliant. I can't wait to see what next week's episodes of The Bad Batch bring, and the remaining episodes of The Mandalorian. I'll of course be doing my overview for The Bad Batch next week for the final time until Season 3, which is really weird that this season has gone by so damn quick. Like, it doesn't seem like yesterday that Season 2 just started, but I'm still wondering where Commander Cody is, because again, we have still not seen him since Episode 3, so has he made it back to Rex? Has something bad happened to him? Is he dead? We don't know, which is really damn scary, I can't lie. I hope we find him in next week's episode, and I hope we find him okay. Anyway guys, that's going to do it for this very short overview of Star Wars The Bad Batch, episode 30, aka, well I've actually forgotten the episode title, I'll leave it in the description for you guys. Oh no, it was called The Tipping Point, there it is. And my mid-season thoughts on The Mandalorian Season 3, so please, like this video, subscribe to mine and Roxanne's channels, her link is in the description, my sub button is down there. Please click both of our sub buttons and bell icons to get both sets for notifications. Comment as well, because why the heck not? And let me know what you thought of this week's episode of The Bad Batch and The Mandalorian, what you think is going to happen in next week's double bill finale, and what you think the second half of The Mandalorian is going to hold. Once you've done that too, please follow me on my social medias. They'll be in Linktree in the description. Below that's going to be Roxanne's website. And lastly, please do share this video with all of your friends so they can join the infinite loop of liking, subscribing, commenting, following, and sharing, and around and around and around that loop. And I'll see you guys tomorrow with another video. Goodbye!